Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how you can create your own stunning website in a few hours without having to know how to code, and we're going to use a website builder called Wix. So I've heard a lot about Wix and I know friends that use it, but I actually haven't used it myself. My background is I am a UX designer. I have been designing websites and apps for over 12 years. I work with a lot of startups. We build everything from scratch. It's very tailored for the company. Now, in many cases, especially if you're starting out, if you're a one-man or one-woman show, if you're an early stage startup and you just want to get a page up and running so you can start communicating to potential clients and get your brand name out, I recommend to use a website builder, and it will literally take you a few hours to get your website up and running. So today I am going to check out Wix and I will give you along the way a tutorial on how to use it. You can view it yourself, you can sign up, I'll post a link and just get started. Keep it simple, put something up and get the business out and communicate with the world. We'll head over to wix.com and press the start button. And now it's going to ask you to log in with or sign up with your Facebook, Google or your email address. I'm gonna sign in with my Facebook. And now we're going to click the create your website. Okay, what kind of website do you want to create? I am gonna go with business. And now we got two options: create your website with the Wix ADI. What is the ADI? It's the Artificial Design Intelligence. No idea what that means. And we got the Wix editor. So I am gonna go with the Wix editor for now. Okay, cool. So here on the site we have all the categories. So if you want to check out any other categories, this would be the place. I am going to head to advertising and marketing for now. And you can see here there are lots of templates to choose from. I'm gonna pick the first template. And let's see what we have here. Okay, so okay, cool. So this is a one-pager website. I like one-pager websites. They're easy to maintain. They have all your information on one page, and that's pretty much your elevator pitch, your sales pitch to communicate to your clients and future clients. I also actually like the sections that they picked already: services, about us, work, team, and contact. Is pretty much everything a service business requires. So let's see how easy it is to actually edit this website. So to edit the website, we're gonna go to edit the site. Okay, so here we have background. Okay, cool. So this is I assume this would be, so this is the main background. What I like about this is you can actually pick a video as well, which is pretty cool. I'm just gonna go with a video for now, and I will apply this to, okay, these are the project pages. I'm just gonna go with the video for the main image. So what you see here now, this text is not very easy to read, a black text on a dark image. So if you do a double click, you can go to the text settings, and here we can change the color. I'm gonna go with a I'll pick this green. There we go. You can change the font as well. If you have a particular font that you use for your business, you can also upload your own font, which is great. I like this font for now, so I'm just gonna stick to it. And what else can we do? Just check it out. There's lots of things that you can do to your text. Lots of editing options here. Okay, for this main text, you can write your tagline. Now let's see what else we have. Okay, our services. I'd like to change the background. So change strip background, click on here. And I think I'm just gonna go with a color for now. I might use the same green. Let's go with the blue. Cool. So what I like here, okay, so there are lots of different options here. Just gonna stick with this blue one now. Okay, here the text. I like our services, and I also like that you can pretty much put here an overview of all the services that you offer. What I would like in this box is more text, so a little paragraph of what exactly is included in your social media services, if that's what you do. So I'm just gonna quickly put some lorem ipsum text in to see what happens to the design if there is more text than displayed currently. So I'm just gonna add this. Cool. So you can see the section is expanding with the text, which makes it very easy to keep a clean design. I like it. So I might change the font size a bit and maybe even, yeah. Okay, cool. So basically you could do that with all the different text boxes. That's awesome. And now let's have a look at who we are. So with who we are, I like that there is already the idea of having an image of the team in the background. I recommend that you also use your own images. So if you have a team, take the time to either get someone in who will take professional pictures or take pictures yourself and edit them in Photoshop. Whatever works best, but use your own. If you're only one person, like I am, just display your own picture. Now you can see here the text is very bad to read. So what we're gonna do now is I will check if I can change, okay, here. So you can change the image opacity. So I'm gonna make the image darker. And you could theoretically change the background as well. I think I'm gonna stick with something blue for now. Yeah. And what I'll do next is I will change the text to white. Same with this paragraph. So this is not white. What happened here? Let's try this again. Actually, I might go with this to stick to my theme. Might go with the green. So you can see already by me just doing these little few color changes that the template looks different, and you can really adjust it to whatever it is that you need for your own business. Make sure it's aligned with your branding. It seems to be straightforward, so you can pretty much adjust everything in here and really build a website that represents your business. Okay, so here we have our work, which I like as well, this overview. So if you're an agency, you can use this page to display case studies. If you are a copywriter, you can do the same. List clients here that you have worked with, write a case study on them. And if you're a designer like me, you can use it to display your portfolio and so on. I think you get the idea. Now I'm interested to see what a project page actually looks like. So how do we get to a project page? Okay, cool. So you can get to the subpage by simply clicking on pages on top and click on a project page. So here's a project page, and that's perfect. That's all we need. So you got your main image, which you again can change by simply clicking on it, change the background, and you can put in additional images here. You can write some text, you can change the color of the text, the font, and so on. It's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to go into more detail. I'm gonna quickly head over to the main page again and check the contacts. And so again, this section is great as well. Our clients, it gives you credibility to display logos of the clients that you have worked with or your current clients. Team, I like that as well, to show who is your business. Now the question would be, what if I have more people or if I have less people that I want to display here? How are we going to do that? Settings, layout. Okay, here's another cool thing about, you can actually adjust if you want to display the name and the job title or just leave the image. I would go with name and job title. It's good to know who this person is. Now change image. I'm gonna add my picture and see what happens. Gonna give it a name. So just gonna write designer. Okay, so this is pretty cool. So basically what happens is you can add more team members and the layout automatically adjusts. So that probably also means if I'm going to delete this image here, it would change. Perfect. So that's really cool. Okay, so another thing I just want to quickly check is the layout section. Interesting. So you can actually change the columns. Cool. So if you want to display 2 people in a column or 3 or whatever, you can do that here. Especially if you have large teams, it would be good to change the columns to 5. I wouldn't put more than 5 columns. Okay, cool. Let's just go back to 4. That's pretty easy to use. Fun facts. I always like fun facts. It's entertaining and it can be a good way to display your accomplishments. So that's cool. Again, we can change the background by simply clicking on it, picking a different image. I'm just gonna go with, let's go with this. I always recommend to use your own imagery. If you are an agency, I would use an image that displays your company culture properly, or a product that you worked on, or a company that you worked with, get in touch. Now what I'm interested in is, this is great, it's a contact form, but how do I know where the email will be sent to? So let's have a look here. Settings. Okay, cool. So it basically takes the email that you sign up with. You can change that to any email that you want to. Let's quickly go back here. So that's great. You can also adjust your contact form and enter additional text fields. I always recommend it depends on what you do, but keep it simple. I probably wouldn't have a subject. Instead, I would use the phone number and make this an option. The name shouldn't be mandatory. It doesn't really matter. What we really need is an email, so an email is mandatory. And that's really all we need here, so that's great. Again, you can change the background, you can put an image, you can change the color, you can go crazy. So that's pretty much it. Make sure you include your social media. What happens here if I set up your social media? Okay, cool. So if I click on this, okay, awesome. You can pretty much change the link, click on it, enter your social media. It's all very straightforward. If you don't have a Pinterest, for example, you can simply delete the icon here and then it won't display on your website. So it's all very straightforward. I really like this template and how this website builder works. And what we're gonna do next is, let's have a look at the preview. Here we have the website. Obviously I haven't edited everything right now. And we got a video in the background. I love video, so awesome. And now what we're gonna do is we go back to the editor and we will publish the site. You can use Wix for free with a wix.com domain. However, as a business, it's crucial to have your own domain. So I would go with a custom domain. And now what we're gonna do is get a new domain. So I assume if you use Wix, you haven't bought a domain yet. So let's click on here. Now we are asked to upgrade. So you can use Wix for free if you don't want to hook up your own domain, or if you don't want to get your own domain. As a business, I recommend to always have your own domain. It's professional and it's easier to find you online. So let's check out quickly these plans. VIP, the price, I think it's fair to be able to build a website and actually host it with Wix and have a domain as well. I think that's good value. So now looking at these three plans here, I would probably go with the most popular one because of the unlimited bandwidth. Having an unlimited bandwidth will make it easier for your website to load. So it will speed up the loading of your website, which is important. The last thing we want is having a user come to our site and then it takes a long time for the website to load. By the time it loads, the user might be completely frustrated and already left our website again. So I would go with this plan. What else do we have in here? You get your domain, you get storage, which is good for uploading your own images and any other content that you upload. So let's select that. Okay, here we got options of what type of plan to use. I probably would go with, personally, this is of course, guys, this is all up to you. Personally, I would go with a yearly subscription, and mainly because I can save a few bucks here. Once we click select, we come to the payment page. So after we entered our details and submitted our payment, we are upgraded, so we will have the premium account and we'll be able to set up our free domain name and take advantage of the premium features. And that's it, guys. Overall, I'm super impressed with the software. As a designer myself, I always go for build from scratch and do it well. But again, not everyone has the luxury to use a designer and just wants to do it themselves and get it out quickly. Wix is a great website builder to use. It has amazing templates to pick from. The template is very easy to edit. The whole software itself is super straightforward and intuitive. Once you start editing your template, you pretty much learn along the way. So there is no need to view massive tutorials on this. Just sign in, get started, get your website up, and done. To help you in picking the right template for your business and what you want to communicate, I created a top 5 list of my favorite Wix templates, why I think they're good and what I think they're good for. If you're interested in that, I will put a link into the description box so you can check it out. And that's it for today, my friends. High five! I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. If you did, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more how-to videos to come. If you have any questions or feedback, write a comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Enjoy your day and I'll see you soon. Bye! This is the problem with the Germans. We can't pronounce the W's.